Imagine holding the key to infinite energy, success, and spiritual awakening, only to throw it away daily. Sounds absurd, right? Yet that's exactly what happens every time you masturbate. You're draining your life force, weakening your will, and sabotaging your highest potential. Today, I'll reveal why and how you can reclaim your power. Masturbation is not just a harmless habit. It's a direct drain on your energy, your willpower, and your spiritual potential. Every time you release, you are losing more than just a few drops of semen. You are losing your essence, your motivation, your strength. Ancient traditions have always known this, and modern science is just beginning to catch up. Your body holds an incredible force within it, a power that can create life, fuel ambition, and drive you toward your highest self. But every time you indulge in instant gratification, you deplete that energy, leaving yourself weaker, duller, and less connected to your purpose. Frequent ejaculation depletes your jing, your life force. Taoist teachings explain that semen is one of the most potent substances in the body. It takes immense energy and nutrients to produce. Every release is not just the loss of a fluid, it's the loss of vital resources your body could use to build muscle, strengthen immunity, and sharpen focus. In Ayurveda and Tantra, sexual energy is seen as the very essence of creativity and power. When preserved and properly channeled, it fuels not just physical health, but also mental clarity and spiritual growth. On the other hand, wasting it leads to lethargy, brain fog, and a diminished sense of purpose. Beyond ancient wisdom, modern science confirms the negative effects of frequent ejaculation. Dopamine, the neurotransmitter responsible for motivation and pleasure, becomes desensitized with excessive release. This means that over time, you need more stimulation to feel the same level of satisfaction. What once brought excitement soon feels dull. This applies not just to sexual pleasure, but to all areas of life, work, relationships, hobbies. The more you indulge, the harder it becomes to find joy in ordinary experiences. This is why people who struggle with porn addiction often report losing interest in their goals, social life, and even real-world intimacy. Testosterone, the hormone responsible for drive, confidence, and vitality, plummets with frequent ejaculation. Research has shown that abstaining from ejaculation for 7 days can increase testosterone levels by over 145%. This is significant because testosterone is linked to energy levels, cognitive function, and even success. High testosterone makes you ambitious, dominant, and mentally sharp. Low testosterone leaves you passive, uncertain, and sluggish. If you've ever felt a lack of motivation after masturbating, this is why. Your body is literally draining itself of the very chemicals that make you feel powerful. Pornography amplifies these negative effects. It distorts your perception of reality, training your brain to expect unrealistic pleasure at the click of a button. Instead of building deep, meaningful connections with real people, you condition yourself to crave artificial stimulation. This weakens your ability to form relationships, to experience real attraction, and to engage in fulfilling intimacy. Studies show that excessive porn consumption leads to erectile dysfunction, reduced attraction to real partners, and a diminished sense of self-worth. The more you rely on pixels for pleasure, the less your brain values real human connection. Spiritually, masturbation keeps you trapped in your lower self. It grounds you in base desires, preventing you from ascending to higher states of consciousness. Ancient yogic traditions speak of the Kundalini energy, a powerful force that lies dormant at the base of your spine. When sexual energy is retained and properly channeled, it rises through the chakras, unlocking heightened awareness, creativity, and enlightenment. But when it is constantly depleted, that energy never ascends. You remain stuck in survival mode, unable to access deeper wisdom, unable to manifest your highest potential. Sexual transmutation is the key to breaking free from this cycle. Instead of wasting your energy, you redirect it toward your ambitions, your creativity, your personal growth. This is what the greatest minds in history have practiced. Nikola Tesla, Leonardo da Vinci, Steve Jobs all understood the power of sexual energy. They knew that by conserving and directing it, they could unlock extraordinary levels of genius and productivity. They were not controlled by urges. They controlled their urges. This is the difference between mediocrity and greatness. Practical steps to harness this power begin with awareness. Recognize when urges arise and understand that they are simply energy waiting to be redirected. Instead of indulging, engage in deep breathing exercises. Visualization techniques can be powerful. Imagine your sexual energy rising up your spine, fueling your brain, strengthening your body. Physical activity is another effective way to transmute this energy. Engage in intense workouts, martial arts, or creative pursuits. Each time you resist the urge, you are strengthening your willpower, conditioning your mind to seek higher pleasures instead of momentary gratification. Meditation is essential. It allows you to cultivate mastery over your thoughts, separating yourself from urges rather than being controlled by them. Practices like testicular breathing, a Taoist technique, help circulate sexual energy throughout the body, preventing stagnation and promoting overall vitality. This is not about repression, it is about mastery. Repression is denial without transformation. Mastery is understanding, harnessing, and directing your energy with intention. Your aura, your personal energy field, becomes stronger when you retain your semen. Have you ever noticed how some people naturally attract others? They radiate confidence, presence, and undeniable magnetism. This is the result of retained sexual energy. When you conserve your life force, you develop a natural charisma that draws people to you. Your voice becomes more powerful, your presence more commanding. You don't need to seek validation because you exude inner strength. This is why men who practice semen retention often report increased attraction from others. It's not just about testosterone, it's about the energy you carry. But beyond attraction, this is about self-mastery. The ability to control your urges is the ability to control your destiny. Every time you choose discipline over indulgence, you are shaping yourself into a stronger, more focused, more powerful individual. This spills over into every aspect of life: your work ethic, your relationships, your spiritual growth. You become more resilient, more determined, more capable of achieving greatness. Some may argue that ejaculation is necessary for prostate health. This is a common misconception. There is no conclusive evidence proving that frequent ejaculation prevents prostate cancer. What is far more important is an overall healthy lifestyle, proper nutrition, regular exercise, stress management. Many of the longest living, healthiest men in history have practiced semen retention. If ejaculation were necessary for health, they would not have thrived. Instead, they understood that true vitality comes from within, from how you cultivate and use your energy. Society bombards you with messages telling you that masturbation is normal, healthy, even beneficial. But ask yourself, who benefits from a population that is constantly draining its energy? Weak, distracted, and pleasure-seeking individuals are easier to control. When you waste your energy, you lose your drive to challenge the system, to pursue excellence, to become your most powerful self. Choosing to retain and cultivate your sexual energy is an act of self-liberation. It is a rejection of mediocrity, a declaration that you will not be enslaved by impulse. Challenge yourself. Go 30 days without masturbation. Observe the changes in your energy, your focus, your confidence. Notice how your interactions with others shift, how your productivity increases, how your dreams become more vivid. This is not about counting days, it is about transforming your life. Once you experience the benefits, you will never want to go back. You will realize that the power you've been seeking has always been within you, waiting to be harnessed. You have two choices. Continue down the path of instant gratification, losing your energy, weakening your will, staying stuck in mediocrity. Or take control. Choose mastery over impulse. Choose strength over weakness. Choose to rise. The decision is yours.